Yes, you know, you think about it, man, Get Rich or Die Tryin'. When 50 came with that first album, Eiht, what did you think about it?
I thought it was a breath of fresh air from all the singy, songy shit that was going on. You know, we was in that era. You know, we was in the era of baller terrific and flossiness and you know G5 planes and wagons and you know and you was either balling or you was in love. You get me? On rap records. That's all rap records was back then. Between that era, you know, my man Ja Rule had that run where everything was sing songy and
Ja was coming with hits though, dog. Ja had some serious records.
which was you know no disrespect, but like I said, that's what it was. You know, everything was the party. You know, the party raps and you know the women and the bikinis and the parties and
Well, I would like to think in part what was going on in New York at that time. Puffy had a huge presence. Bad Boy Records had a huge presence, and that's what they did. Because you look at Biggie, even though he was a reality rap rapper to me, you know, Biggie talked that street shit like a motherfucker, right? But you know, with Puff, he was always gonna make the hooks real grandiose, and there was gonna be a lot of singing. There was gonna be bridges in the songs and shit like that. It was gonna be a lot of dancing in shiny suits. So it was a welcome departure from that because 50 brought some of the same elements, but he did it almost in the G way. And when he got with those boys from the West Coast, you know, when he got with Dr. Dre, it was just on another level because it was a lot of excitement generated around that album.
yeah, because that's like I said at the time. It was the love making champagne era.
I know you probably hated that shit, didn't you, Eiht?
Yeah, I did.
Y'all gotta understand some people. Eiht is the Stephen King of rap. He's everything dark and sinister.
Not that it's dark and sinister, but I'm
Just doesn't
not.
interest him as much.
I'm like my nigga Rakim, man. I ain't no joke, man. You feel me? And it's a time and a place for all that. I mean, we have all kind of artists, you know. Everything is, you know, lights and flash and, you know, look at me and, you know, look how many girls I can and how much money I could spend and how much champagne and bottle popping and, you know, that's...
You was popping during that era, man. Did you ever get an exec come to you and say, hey, man, we want to get you some Timberland beats?
Well, yeah.
Some beats from the Pharrell and them and have you start doing some other stuff? If I'd have saw you in a shiny suit, dog, I'd have
Yeah, I had to go through that era because, like I said at the time, all the labels were trying to back away from the reality situations, especially what was going down. Because you know,
There's your boy Ice-T over there with the cop killer.
We used to fight. We used to fight like a motherfucker, man. We used to fight conventions and Jack the Rappers and all that. Man, we used to fight niggas and do all that shit because you know we was bringing our beefs and our element from back home and you know into the rap world because niggas didn't understand that.
It was real.
I'm still from the streets.
Man, I know it was some beatdowns at the new music seminar.
All that type of shit. So, and then like I said, when Ice-T came with Cop Killer, and then we had all the bitch shit, you know, with Dog in them and the Too Short. Then we had all the gangster shit with Eiht and the Quicks and all that shit.
And even though it wasn't gangster, Two Live Crew.
What happened with Pac made labels start going, we don't want to touch that shit. And then, you know, Suge was around here whooping niggas' asses and all that shit. So it made motherfuckers get scared. Thus came the era of security in the lobbies at record labels and shit like that.
Oh, all that it got shut down once Death Row came, because you know I got my job with the first publishing company. I was with Minor Music then, right? And I remember they had sent me to Warner Brothers to go. We had some sync business, right? And I was used to just bailing in the building and going to go see who I see. They said, no, we need your ID. You got to wait right here. The dude got to come. You got to sign
definitely.
in. We need to see your driver's license. And I was like, damn, what the hell is going on? Priority had installed a whole
Looked like a bank vault.
Yeah, like a bank vault security. Like you not getting up in this motherfucker without no appointment.
So,
Period.
but yeah, it was that different time of labels trying to change the format of hip hop, and you know, like I said, that's the era we got introduced to a lot of the flashy, puffy, and you know, the Ja Rules and all that. So when 50 dropped, you know, Get Rich or Die Tryin', it was just refreshing, man, because it was on some to me, I considered it on some street shit.
For real, it was a gangster album. It was a gangster rap album.
And to me, it kind of changed the format and unlocked the door, you know, because they try to lock us out. But after that dropped, it kind of made the sustaining of reality rap, or niggas basically who didn't want to party and dance.
See,
it gave us the chance to come back because, you know, Snoop dropped, and then, you know, Dre, and then Game came, and then, you know, then we had the T.I.s, and then, you know, all of this. So it kind of gave us a lane again to, you know, get our sustainability back.
Gangsta Chronicles, we gon' tell you how it goes. If I lie, my nose will grow like Pinocchio. We gon' tell you the truth and nothing but the truth. Gangsta Chronicles, this is not your